on It's Supernatural. As a young child, Earthquake Kelley was a master of witchcraft and voodoo. As he got older, his powers increased. He could cast spells, kill people by cursing them, and leave his own body at will. He soon died from a drug overdose and went to hell. See what brought Earthquake Kelley back to life, and discover the amazing power that can bring people back from the dead.
Do angels exist? Are healing miracles real? Is there life after death? Can people get supernatural help from another dimension? Has the future been written in advance? Sid Roth has spent 25 years researching the strange world of the supernatural. Join Sid on this edition of It's Supernatural.
Hello, Sid Roth here. Welcome to my world, where it's naturally supernatural. I mean, I don't know any other life. I wouldn't want to live any other life. My guest is a fourth-generation voodoo priest who died and went to hell. Before we get to that, Earthquake Kelley, how did you get the name Earthquake Kelley? Well, I see the earthquake part, but how'd you get that?
Well, I was, back in '83, I was competing for the '84 Olympics in Los Angeles, and there was a guy I was fighting for in the elimination bouts, and he was sort of getting the best of me, and I closed my eyes and threw a jab, and to my surprise, he was laying out on the canvas. So the guys, the sports announcer at the time said, "Man, that guy hits like an earthquake." So people started calling me Earthquake from 1983. But actually before that, I had a dream, and in this dream, the ground was shaking. And a voice said, "Because of you, the ground is shaking. Because of you, the ground is broken." And I believe God really gave me that name first before the people in the sports arenas.
Okay, but you just don't look Irish to me, Earthquake. Where's the Irish coming, Kelley?
Well, I traced my family tree back all the way to Ireland through the slave trade. It was a man named John Kelley who was in Ireland. He left Ireland, went into the Caribbean, bought some land, had a plantation there, and from the slave trade, that's where we got our name from.
And your great ancestor, who you came from, was African, and she was involved in voodoo. And
right.
Mr. Kelley did not have a good time because of this voodoo. What happened to him?
Well, my people, people from way back, they put a curse on him, and it's historically fact throughout my family tree that. We know about the curse that was put on the Kelley lineage there in Haiti, and all his crops started to fail. So he decided, well, I'm not growing anything here, and he took some of his slaves and went to New Orleans, believing that he was going to get away from it. And of course, some of the things happened down there. Then he went from there to Texas, and that's where my father was born, down in there.
Okay, so here you are with this voodoo heritage on one side, and your father marries a Pentecostal Christian. What a combination.
Right, he sure did.
So there's kind of a tug of war on your life, but your father doesn't even want you to be born. He tries to get your mother to have an abortion.
Right, my mother tells the story, and she said, "I waited till you got grown to tell it," and it was really hard on her to tell me, but she did tell me. She told me the story, and thanks be to God, she said there was another hand inside of her. She could feel another hand inside of her preventing all of those things.
You know, I mean, when she went to the abortion clinic and they were giving her these shots and these needles to kill you, she was being supernaturally protected.
That's right.
But your father, he took matters into his own hand. He beat your mother. What did he do to her?
Well, what she told me, it was pretty rough. He would beat her, and he did some awful things to her, trying to destroy me on the inside. But still, God said no. No, he has a purpose for me, and I survived by the grace of God.
So you survived, you're born, and obviously you survived, and but your father starts beating you. Why did he dislike you so much?
I have no idea. I have no idea really. All I know is just the beatings kept coming and coming, and thank God.
He would beat you with the belt buckle?
The buckle, yeah. The buckle many times.
And I understand from your book that the doctors didn't even expect you to survive too long.
No, they didn't give me much chance. They said if I lived to see the 9th grade, I'd be an old man. You know,
okay, so according to my notes, it's amazing. At 4, you start taking drugs. Your brothers are selling. At 5, you see your grandmother use voodoo against someone, and what happened?
He dropped over, just keeled over. And that's really what started me being interested in it, because I said, wow, what a lot of power for somebody to say a few words and a grown man just fall over backwards. And that started me getting interested in it, because I didn't even know that, you know, there was that much power in it. Except what I saw on TV as a child, but now actually seeing it with my own eyes was like, wow, I wanted some of that.
Did you try it?
Oh yes.
At that young age?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What happened?
When I said the words that I heard, it felt like something started swirling around and got on the inside of me, and these things got inside of me, and I became possessed. And it started a spiral of going downhill from then on.
I mean, you became, how old were you when you had a gun and were working with prostitutes? And
13. 13, I worked with
you lived a whole life by the time you were a teenager.
Yeah, life of a 50 or 60-year man before I even got into my teens. Yeah, that was a dangerous thing to do, to work with the prostitutes, and had to go to each one of the dates with them and sit there with the pistol and make sure the guy paid. I was only 13. It started working on my mind after a while. So I started going really crazy after.
What happened when your dad brought home a witch to mentor you? What was she mentoring you for?
She told me that I, being from Haitian background, and that I was to be sent down to Haiti to work on the Papa Doc Duvalier, to be raised up under the president of that country, to control the people through voodoo. And so at the time I was for it, because that power thing, and I was preparing myself to go.
What was your preparation like? How many hours a day did you put into this?
Well, not so much the day, mainly the night, because I didn't get much sleep. Because there's something about what they call the bewitching hour, which like 12 o'clock to maybe 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, which a lot of the evil things are being, you learn a lot.
Well, she would give you, this witch would give you the names of demons that would then inflict harm on people?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So you would just call out this name, and then evil would happen to people.
You can send things to people, right?
But what happened? Wait till you find out what happened when he tries to use this power against some real Christians. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back to It's Supernatural.
When Earthquake Kelley was a professional boxer, no one knew the hidden truth of the battles he fought throughout his life against the demonic forces bent on his destruction. Now you can read his dramatic story when you call to receive your copy of Earthquake Kelley's book, Bound to Lose, Destined to Win, for a donation of $18. Shipping is included. Ask for offer number 1122. In his book, you will read the story of a 4-year-old boy who was selling drugs, beaten and abused daily by his father, trained to become a voodoo priest. You will be transformed as he shares his experience of dying and visiting heaven, and you will find out the special message God imparted to him to share with the world. This is a book that unveils the power of God to deliver you from every demonic stronghold you or someone you know is facing. This book includes a manual of deliverance. You will learn the demonic origin of the trials you are facing, the names of each spirit of darkness, how to be set free from demonic oppression, how to pray with others, how to walk in victory over fear, sickness, and addictions, and so much more. Don't miss out on getting your copy of Earthquake Kelley's book, Bound to Lose, Destined to Win, for a donation of $18. Shipping is included. Ask for offer number 1122, or you can write to Sid Roth. It's Supernatural. Post Office Box 1918, Brunswick, Georgia 31521. Please specify offer number 1122, or log on to sidroth.org. This book will teach you the power and authority you have in the name of Jesus. Call or write today.
We now return to It's Supernatural.
Hello, Sid Roth here with Earthquake Kelley, and Earthquake, it's pretty fascinating. This witch moves in.